What's up, everyone? It's your girl Kina Marie, and this video is inspired by Sadie Aldis. So today I really wanted to make a video talking about how the importance it is to have fun and really date yourself. So nowadays, if you look at everywhere all over the world, you see people talking about how they need, and this was me for the longest time, how they need to have someone in their life. They really feel the need to have someone really in their life every day, having someone with them. And I really want to talk about the importance today on why you really need to be comfortable by yourself and how to have fun by yourself, because to me, you are your best self when you are working on yourself and doing it by yourself, because that really ups your game nowadays. It's when you're working on yourself and fulfilling all your goals in life, and doing it alone, because there's nothing wrong with that, because it really brings independence into your life, and it's just something great about it. So let's get into this video. So the number one thing to me, and this is to me, some people say it's too strict. Some people are you really need to go with the flow, but me, I can't go with the flow. If I'm going with the flow, I'm really sitting there thinking about my life, compared to when I say I'm gonna do this at this time and this at this time. So my number one tip is to have a morning routine and to have a night routine. Me, I have an all-day routine. This time I'm gonna do this time I'm gonna do this, because when I'm doing it that way, I'm not so much thinking about life, I'm more getting stuff done. So yes, number one, have a morning routine and have a night routine. But no, there is nothing wrong with changing up your morning routine or changing up your night routine. Recently I have changed, I've still made it strict in a way, but recently I have really changed my morning routine and night routine a little bit to make it more fun. Something I recently done with my morning routine is hey, I'm gonna have my coffee at this time, but then I'm gonna get up and I'm actually going to make a healthy, fulfilling breakfast, and I'm gonna add orange juice to it, waffles and vegetarian bacon, because something I changed in my life recently is that I really wanted to go back vegetarian, because that's to me when I felt my best self. But there's nothing wrong with changing up your morning routine or changing up your night routine, but it's really to me, having a routine really makes it your best self, and it really takes your mind off things. You're not having that sit down time to where you're sitting there thinking about life, worrying about this, worrying about that. You're just really you're getting stuff done, you're making it your best life. So the second thing, tip number 2, is play music. So whenever I got a lot of stuff going on in my life and I'm just sitting there thinking about life, which I don't really do often, because I have a routine now that I stick to, but play music when you don't have nothing going on at that moment and you got some free time, really play music. And to me, whenever I feel confident is when I'm playing this hot girl anthem music, because it really gives yourself that confidence you need, gives you that little boost up in life. Playing music not only helps you when you're feeling sad, but it can make you confident as well, because it really, you really can, music really changes your mood, because whatever mood you're in, there's always a song that really, is there with your mood. Tip number 3. A lot of people will disagree with me on this, but tip number 3, get on TikTok, girl. TikTok is so fun. TikTok is so great. I actually made it part of my morning routine. Hey, I'm gonna make a TikTok and I'm gonna have some fun with it. People are you post dumb shit on social media. Listen, TikTok is fun, and if you post a TikTok that people can relate to, they're haha, I relate to that, and I'm ha, me too, girl. But TikTok is great. Really creates that fun in your life. And there's tons of dancing TikToks. Learn a TikTok dance. I took 12 years of dance, and I can't even tackle one TikTok dance. No, not me, girl. But it's fun though. But tip number 4, work out. So there's a lot of like misconceptions about this. So like some people say, no, if you want to get the body of your dreams, you have to go to the gym and you have to put in work at the gym. Me, I disagree with that misconception. Me, you can get the body of your dream, or get the body of your dream like just working out at home or whatever, because as long as you're putting in that work, it still counts. So like me, I really like working out. I make it part of my morning routine where I work out, because to me, I feel so much better about my body when I am working out, because to me, like eating a healthy breakfast and working out, like I feel so much better. Like some days, and like that's just with me, like people would look at me and be like, oh girl, like what are you talking about? Like cellulite wear. But like to me, I'm really insecure because like there's still parts of my body from a long time ago, and I'm like, ooh, look at that cellulite, girl. But to me, like whenever I'm working out, like I'm not so much thinking about the cellulite on my body, in my head, like I'm putting in that work, so eventually like my body's gonna tone up and I'm gonna feel so much better about myself. Tip number 5. So this one is like really important. Like to me, this is like the most important step, because like I said, like sometimes like when you're sitting there and you're thinking about life, you're like, I need a man in my life. Not just like me, so does every other girl in the century. They're like, I need a man in my life, because like I feel so alone. I feel like I'm doing life alone, and like that's just something that comes to our mind naturally. And I'm like, so like when you're really spending time with yourself, and like these are just some tips that I'm gonna throw out there, and this is just with me, and people are like, girl, that's weird. And I'm like, no, it's not. Like I'm spending time with myself, I'm relaxing, like I'm thriving, like, okay. But like this is just a tip for me. Like I personally like to sit, like I like to soak in a bubble bath, but I like to read a book while I'm doing it. And like people are like, oh my god, girl, like that's weird. And I'm like, no, I'm like, it's not weird. Reading, like not only am I getting in that knowledge, but like I'm relaxing, like I'm soaking in a bath, like I'm resting my muscles from like where they're sore from working out, like I'm taking time for me, girl. No, it's not weird. But to me, like when you're spending time with yourself, I also like to journal. Like this is my journal right here. And when you're sitting there taking time by yourself, and sometimes I am texting people, like, and that's a bad habit for me, is like sometimes I am texting people and like I'm journaling at the same time, and I'm like, no, because now I'm just like jotting down whatever, and I'm like, I'm not really taking time to do this by myself, so like this is why it's important to like spend time with yourself. Like turn your phone off while you're journaling, because then you're being honest about your feelings, and they're getting down on paper, and you're really just like sitting there, you're getting your feelings out, and like you're not really thinking about it so much once you get those feelings out on paper. So like, and reading in a bath, I got another poor habit. Like I'll be sitting there like reading a book in the bathtub, and then you turn around and I got hot girl like anthem music playing in the background. Like, no, girl, like just sit there by yourself, like just read a book. Like quit trying to turn up and read a book at the same time, because it really takes away, like, what's the word I'm talking about? Like it really takes away the reason why you're doing it, so like take that time by yourself. So like I really want to get like, so I'm gonna change into some comfy clothes real quick, because I really want to make this like, girl talk, like comfy girl talk vibes. So like I'm gonna change into some comfy clothes real quick. Alright, it's getting real. I done took my bra off, and I'm about to take this makeup off. Give me a minute. Alright, here we go. So the next tip I have, what is this, like tip number 5? Homegirl can't count. Okay. But the next tip I have for you is to go on walks. So something that happened to me the other day, and this is just something that I go through like every other person or individual in this world, is like we get down and we get depressed. So something that happened to me recently was I really got attached to somebody, but they did not feel the same way about me. And like obviously I got really down on myself, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, sometimes that happens to us women in the world. It's just something like sometimes like we get our mind on somebody and they just don't have the same like values in life, you know. So I was really down about that. But something that really helped me is I came inside, and this was like 2 days ago. Like, I'm not perfect, I'm not proud of myself either, but like, so I came inside and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna leave my phone right here, I'm gonna turn it off, and I'm gonna go for a walk, and I'm gonna go check my mail. So not only was I taking my mind off things, but I was getting stuff done too. So like, and I came back and I was like, listen, this person is no longer in my life anymore. Like, you know, this individual is gone, but like, I don't care. You know, it's not the worst thing in the world, you know, because it completely changed my mindset. I went from like, oh, I can't live without this person to, you know, I got my mind off of it, and you know, this person is gone, or this individual is gone, and like, I'm okay. You know, I'm still alive, I'm still breathing, like, I'm okay. The next tip I have for you is to get ready for no reason. Listen, there's nothing wrong with what I just did. You know, I got unready, I'm sitting here and I'm having a girl talk. You know, girl talk is great. Girl talk is fantastic. But you know, this morning I got up, I got ready. Now I'm just chilling, so you know, I got unready. But like, this morning I got up, I got ready, I did my makeup, I put on my leather pants, girl. You know how good we look good in some leather pants. You know how we look good in those leather pants now. Okay, so, but anyways, so I got up, I got ready, I did my makeup, I put on my leather pants, and you know, I really felt good in life. And you know why I got ready? You want to know where I was going? Bitch, nowhere. I wasn't going nowhere. Like, but I felt so good about myself, right? So, like, that's the point of it. Like, get ready for no reason. Take those Instagram pictures, pop off, sis, and like, show them that you don't need nobody. Like, there you go. But, and like, since I'm putting this like right here, I'm gonna insert a picture. Like, I'm gonna pause this and I'm gonna insert a picture right here, and I'm gonna insert it so you can see how good I look in my leather pants. Let me stop. Okay. Also, while I'm sitting here, I'm gonna show my favorite foundation. So hold on. So this is my favorite foundation, right? It doesn't really match my skin tone, but you know, it does a trick. It's all good. But and I bought this myself, and you know, I was really proud about like having that foundation. But like, the reason why I'm showing you this foundation is because like, this stuff, like, I get up in the morning, I put on my foundation, I'm no longer this sad, depressed girl, like, pitiful, like, child in the world or whatever. I am a bad bitch. And that's my point. Get ready get ready in the morning, girl. Alright, I'm gonna take y'all with me. I'm gonna go make some coffee. Hold on. Okay, so I'm making my coffee now. The next tip I have for you is talking to new people. So that part is really downgraded in society these days. But talking to new people, you know, people come and people go in your life, and it's just something you gotta deal with. But like, if you're talking to new people, it means you're inserting new people into your social circle. I'm not sitting here telling you to go take candy from a stranger now. That's not what I'm saying right here. But like, if you're talking to new people that you can trust, that you can reliably trust, that is great, because you have new people in your friendship circle and you're making new friends. And like, something I need to work on is I need to work on having more girlfriends than I do girlfriends. But like, if you have those new people like in your social circle, you're doing great because you have someone you can talk to. Like, really put yourself out there. If you are like hermited, if you're making yourself a hermit, that is not beneficial towards you. Okay. Okay, this is the second time I spilled coffee on myself today, and we're just gonna edit that out the video, so it's fine. But the next tip I have for you is that learn new things. This is the part, like, you know, I've already mentioned, like, in this video, like reading in the bathtub, like that's my thing. But like reading and watching inspo videos, like me, I mentioned Sadie Aldous in the beginning of this video. Sadie Aldous is great. Sadie Aldous is a queen, but what I love about her is she posts all these different inspiration videos, which I love. And like Adeline Morin, like she's great too for inspiration. And like reading, something I'm currently reading, and it's not just because like, and I know it's like, you're not, okay, so I don't know the difference, but I'm stupid. I'm not gonna call myself stupid, but like, what's the difference between fiction and non-fiction? I can't remember like which one's real and which one's not real. I think non-fiction is not real, right? We're gonna pretend like I didn't say that. Or fiction, is fiction not real? Whichever one is not real. Okay, the Midnight Library. It may not be real. It may not be like a book that can actually happen in real life. But like, if you really look at the Midnight Library, which is what I'm currently reading, okay, there's a lot of inspiration in there, and what I like about it, and I'm going to talk about this in a future video on books I am currently reading. What I like about it is there's so much inspiration in there, and if you really take a look at it, even though this video is not even though this book is not real per se, even though the book is not real, there's a lot of life lessons that you can grasp from that book. And that's the point I'm getting at. Take time to learn new things, like read books, and like read books in the bathtub if you have to, but like watch inspiration videos, and the life lessons that you learn and like the new things that you learn, that's what's beneficial in life these days. The next tip I have for you is focus on your goals. Like focus, right now I'm really focusing on my fitness goals. Right now I'm really focusing on my career goals, and that's really important. Like if you don't have nothing else, like hold on to those goals, you know, because that's what's really important in life these days, is focusing on your goals. Because if you don't have nothing else, you still have those goals in your life. Let's pretend like I did not know the difference between non-fiction and fiction in a book. I'm new to reading, girl, like don't listen. Okay, so we're back inside now. Okay, because I'm about to close this video, but the last tip I have for you is clean. Clean your room, clean your bathroom, clean it for no reason. Every day. I'm a really unorganized ass bitch, okay? Like, I got stuff everywhere. I got stuff here. I got stuff there. Therefore, it just means I gotta clean more often. You know, nothing wrong with that. But, like, the more you clean, the more organized you are, the more you feel better about yourself, and the more motivated you are. Okay, anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Keena Marie, and if you enjoyed this video, please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I look forward to making more motivational content on this channel, and I love you guys so much. Bye.